years ago, with joy, enthusiasm, and pride, the Ecuadorian government introduced to the international community the Yasuni-ITT Initiative. The project proposed to the world to indefinitely refrain from exploiting the oil reserves of the Ishpingo Tiputin Tambacocha, that estimated has around 920 million oil barrels, which account for 20% of the country's proven reserves. The initiative proposal would contribute with the struggle of the economic crisis in the country, and it would prevent for the release of more than 400 million tons of CO2 into the atmosphere. To this end, the international community would have to contribute at least with $3.6 billion, which represented at the time almost 50% of what the state would receive if it exploited the ITT. The government was asking for a joint responsibility in the struggle against climate change, with the Ecuadorian people as their main contributor. Although sacrificing $3.6 billion in oil revenues with this proposal, the compensation was perfectly logical in the environmental and economic terms, and it constituted a fair payment for generating environmental resources. The Ecuadorian government intended to raise the world awareness and to generate a new reality by demanding the joint responsibility from the international community in the struggle against global warming. The project promotes sustainable development of renewable resources rather than extracting non-renewable oil reserves. The Yasuní is located in the northeast part of Ecuador, and it encompasses a section of Ecuador's Amazon rainforest. Without the Amazon jungle, the main lung of the world, life on the planet Earth would not be the same. It is recognized as one of the most biodiverse regions in the world. Scientists have discovered 655 species of trees in 1 hectare of land in the park, which is more than the total recorded in the US and Canada combined. It was declared as a World Biosphere Reserve by the UNESCO, the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, because it is home for more than 400,000 plant species, 610 bird species, and 173 mammals, which are all living inside the park. The Yasuní contains more documented insect species than any other forest in the world. It is important to conserve the Yasuní because of its critical habitat of 23 globally threatened mammal species. The Yasuní is home of a number of indigenous groups too: the Quichua or Napura, the Guarani, the Taengeri, and the Tamomane. All of these are self-sufficient traditional hunter-gatherers formed through kinship-based alliances, whose sustenance is fragile due to colonization, evangelization, and illegal lodging. The aim of the project is also to protect these indigenous people to have chosen to live voluntarily under isolation from globalization. As one of the project supporters said in a letter of support, the environment is not just natural resources. It's not just another factor of production along labor and capital. To conserve nature for future generations can be an end itself. We need nature to live.